think like 100 bob or 150, like that cheap. At 8 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I think this is the time someone proposes. Oh, and guess what? That was it. He never proposed. Like, I don't know, the ring kneeling down, or so he was like, okay. How can you be there without money? And why do you have this small phone? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. How is everyone doing? How are you doing? So I hope everyone is fine, and for those who are not okay, I pray that you get well, and whatever is torturing you mentally, physically, I pray that you manage to overcome. So let's get into the topic. So today's topic, again, it's sensitive because people don't talk about these things. So I'm here to talk about the things they don't talk about. So there is a lot of violence happening in marriages, and people are so scared to come out and say something. People are not talking about it. People are so scared that other people will judge, other people will laugh at them. But the reality is there's a lot of violence in marriages. So how do we handle this? I'm married, but let me tell you one thing. One thing I know for sure, yes, I have kids. I'm married with 2 kids, but I do not support anyone. I mean anyone, either man or a woman who beats another in marriage. So you wake up one day, you fell in love with this person, you decided to marry this person, you've got kids with this person, and then you start torturing this person like a kid, because we are all used. Kids are the ones that are being beaten in the house, that are, whenever they do something wrong, you have to punish the kid. Sometimes you need to beat the kid. Yes, we are used to that, and that is okay. For a kid, it's okay. But a grown-up woman or a grown-up man is beaten because, let's say, they've done something. Sometimes they've delayed to come home. Sometimes they I don't know. There's always small reasons that make these people, okay, it's so common when men are the one beating women. It's common that way, but it doesn't mean that men are not beaten also. But today I want us to focus more on women who are beaten in marriage. I do not understand how you can wake up and start beating someone's child, a grown-up woman. You beat her like you're disciplining a kid. Who does that? What kind of a man is that who decides to solve problems by beating, choking, I don't know, using a knife? There are people, I've had so many stories in marriages that, women are being beaten. I know, okay, let me be honest with you guys. We are so used to old school stories where our parents, they used to tell us, oh, like for me in my family, I know for sure my dad used to beat my mom. That is long time, I think before I was born or even after. But that was years. And you guys, I told you my mom got married when she was really young, like really young, and my dad was way older. So that time when she got married, that time, women were not allowed to say anything in a marriage. Like, their work was just to take care of the children, take care of the husband at home, do the work, raise the kids, and that's it. You're not allowed to have an opinion. You're not allowed to have a say in anything. You're not allowed to do outside something that your husband does not want. So, but we've moved away from all of that. Right now, women have a say in everything. Right now, Women can survive without a man, without men. Yes, there are so many single ladies who are doing so well that they don't need a man in their lives. Those are so many and they are doing so well. And if you ask them, do you need a man? They'll tell you no. Okay, the only thing I think I'll need from a man is the the thing. Yes, the thing. Eh? That's all. But again, even on that department, the white people have made it easier for, women. I will not go into that. You guys know what I'm talking about. So the point is, beating your wife, beating your man, it's old school. Right now, I believe if there was a problem in marriage, why can't we sit as mature people and we talk about it? Why do you feel like you have to discipline me by beating me or choking me or getting a knife, for me to hear you out or for me to do what you want? You know, in Uganda, a man will come and tell a woman that if you don't do this and this, I'll beat you. Like he's talking to a kid. Like, I'll beat you. I told this woman I'll beat her. And you wonder, okay, this is the same person you sleep with. This is the same person you cry to whenever things are not working out. This is the same person who carried your kids. So you want to sit down and tell me you're going to treat this woman as a trash, and then you expect things to move smoothly. That's why I love my country, Rwanda. Okay. Even Kenya. I love my country, Kenya. But the point is, in Rwanda, they've made it so easy for women to always have support when it comes to violence. I'm not saying violence in Rwanda is not there. It is there a lot. But at least people know, women know that at the end of the day, I have power to make sure this person is jailed or to make sure that this person is punished accordingly. You will not just get away with it, because in Uganda people get away with it. Like someone will beat you every day like you're a kid and no one will do anything. The best thing they do is to call the LOC one, I don't know, LC, to come intervene and, talk to them nicely. And then you wonder why women cheat. When you're treating me like a trash at home, you expect me to be nice? You expect me to sit down and do nothing? Come on, guys. So there are so many reasons why women cheat. And one of them is also the violence at home. Like, these people have no peace at home. You're married, but it's like you're in prison. You're not allowed to do something on your own. You're being monitored like a kid. You don't have a say in your marriage. And the funny thing is, most people go through that and they stay in that marriage until one of them kill each other. One of them killed the other. That's when these people will be like, oh, she has been struggling. This man has been beating her. But by the time you come out and say this person is already dead. This person has already lost her life. She has left young kids. And now it's too late to talk about it. Why can't we talk about it now? Why can't we say it loud that, violence in marriage is not allowed? Let people be punished for beating one another. Let me tell you, in Rwanda, when a man beats a woman, that woman has the power to go to the police, put her case, and the police will do everything, investigate. If there is evidence, take the evidence. If you look, beaten up, they will take the pictures, and this man will be jailed. That man will be jailed. But now the problem I have with women, she will go through all of that. She'll be beaten 1, 2, 3 times. Every time they beat her, she goes to the police. Every time they beat her, she goes to the police. And then she'll be the same person who goes back to the police and say, oh, say I forgive him, you let him go. He's the father of my kids. When he was beating you, did he think that you're the mother of his kids? Because I don't think someone who knows very well that, this is the mother of my kids can do such a thing. Like, I'm not saying that you're not, but I'm saying that person you're going to forgive, saying that he's the father of my kids. He ignored that part that you're the mother of his kids and decided to beat you. Why would you forgive such a person? Are you a homeless person that you don't have life after that marriage, that you don't have any other plan after that marriage? You people, we need to stop staying in marriages where we are being tortured and then you stay for the sake of the kids. It's not. So what will happen if you die and your kids now don't have a mother or a father? What will happen if one of you kills the other? What will happen? So your kids will lose one of the parents. So it's better you separate. At least the kids have a chance to see the dad. They have a chance to see the mom. But at the end of the day, they have all the parents. You guys, you cannot compensate life. You cannot compensate, being beaten and you stay for the sake of kids. It's not worth it. Yes, the kids are worth everything, but your life is also worth everything. Why would you stay to be killed just because you're staying for the sake of the kids? And the women who forgive their husbands after being beaten, you go back to the police. You tell the police you forgive them. You forgive the man. Let me tell you, if he can put a hand on you once or twice, it means he can do it a billion times. And he knows for sure you'll forgive him. And he knows for sure he will get you back. Why would you wait to be beaten once, you stay, twice, thrice? Are you waiting to be killed? Guys, before you start thinking about your kids, think about what will happen if you're not there at all. What will happen to your kids if you're not there at all? So your life is very important if you want these kids to grow up very well. Your life is important as much as you want to protect them. But again, you cannot protect them when you're dead. You cannot. So before you start defending this man who has beaten you, who has choked you, who has done all sorts of things, you need to know that if you die, your kids are going to lose more than separating with that man. Don't wait to be beaten the second time for you to know that, this is this is not the right man for me, or this is not the marriage I'm supposed to be in. Don't wait. Me, let me tell you, you cannot raise your hand on me. Like, leave alone beating, like the actual thing. But even trying, that will be it. I don't care if we have 10 kids together. I don't care if we have 12 kids together. I'll walk away. I was not designed to be beaten and then at the end of the day you come back and you sleep with me. Like, no. Violence is real in marriages. People need to come out and talk about it. People need to share this with the police. The police has to be engaged in this so that, people don't kill each other. And for those, and now the worst part are parents. Parents, when you run to parents telling them, oh, this man is beating me, they'll tell you, oh, say, be patient, he's your husband. You need to understand your husband. You need to know how the things he doesn't like. You need. How about the things I don't like? How come he moves around, cheats around, and I stay? How come I don't beat him? Like, that is not a reason to keep pushing your child to stay in a marriage. Just because, long ago, women stayed. Times are different. That time women stayed. This time it's a different time. You cannot stay in a marriage where you're being beaten, where you're being treated like a kid or like nothing. You have a say in this. And your life is so important. You cannot, it's not about your parents, it's not about your kids, it's about you as a person. Don't stay in a marriage where you're being tortured. And don't listen to your parents telling you, you need to stay. Oh, men are like that. Oh, you need to understand your man. Oh, no, 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 no. It doesn't work that way. It's not helping you. Because when you're being beaten, your parents are not there. They are not the one receiving the canes and the kicks and the, they are not the one. You're the one who wakes up with a red eye, I don't know, a blue what. You're the one who suffers. Why would you listen to people telling you to stay in a marriage where you know very well you've tried everything in your power to keep it together, but this man is not changing? You cannot change a man. For those who get married, saying that you can change a man, you cannot change a man. It's a matter of time that man shows you the true color. It's a matter of time you get to know who he is. So stop giving him so many chances for him to even do worse things on you. You know, it's becoming too much that men are now. Imagine you're dating, you're dating, you have a boyfriend who beats you. Imagine that. Imagine a boyfriend who beats you. And then you stay like as if the world ended, like there are no men anymore. Like if you leave this guy, you'll never get a man. Like even if the world had no more men and your man is the last man, I would leave immediately. You cannot stay with someone. What kind of love is that? Staying with someone who beats you. Staying with someone who comes back at home at night and the first thing they do is making you a drum, like beating you like he's drumming. What kind of a marriage is that? What kind of a man is that? How do you live your life with someone who beats you whenever you do something? How do you live your life with such a person? How do you even manage to wake up, cook, wash, da 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 da, and then the worst part is he does all of that to you, and then tomorrow they go to a party, they're holding hands like nothing happened, and then they go back home, they're not talking. Why would you pretend? Like, there are things you can pretend because marriage is full of ups and downs, but there are things you can take. There are things you cannot take. Someone who beats you, you cannot take that. Someone who decides that, you know what, I'm going to treat you like trash. That's why, like, the other time I had on the radio, this radio presenter is called, okay, if I pronounce the name badly, please don't judge. It's called Maina. Maina, yes. So he was saying that, nowadays women have plan Bs. Yes, women have plan Bs. And it's the moment you realize that, okay, these are the true colors of this man, start having a plan B. Don't wait to be killed. Don't wait to have, I don't know, someone to remove your eye for you to know that, oh, I need a plan B. The moment you notice, okay, now this is not the man I married, have a plan B. Have a plan B. Because men here feel like women are, not all of them, not all men. There are some men out there who are so good with their women, and there's no chance of pretending. It's real. They do everything from heart, and they love their women, they respect their women. Everything is located around their women. There are those men out there. But also there are these men that are, what's the word? They just feel they own the world, that they'll do anything and you'll do nothing. Such men, they deserve to be in jail. A man who wakes up, lay a hand on a woman, he's not a man. Even if you have the package downstairs, you're not a man. You're not a man. You cannot beat a woman you sleep with. You cannot beat a woman who carried your kids, who raises your kids, who takes care of you. And you say they are stupid or they are idiots, yet they are the one taking care of you. Then it means you're not a man. You are not a man. If you wake up one day and you decide to beat your woman, you are not a man. You're manless. You better even come, we share our dresses with you. Yes. Because if we call men, you will not go. A real man cannot beat a woman. A real man cannot treat a woman like nothing. So you guys, I decided I need to talk about this thing because I know this is happening in so many places, in so many countries, in so many marriages, and people are quiet. People are scared. People don't want to talk about it. They are so ashamed. But you didn't choose to be beaten. You didn't marry this person knowing that he will be beating you. So don't be scared to talk about it. Don't be ashamed to talk about it. Go report this guy. Let him be jailed. Yes. And don't even feel sorry for him. When he was beating you, he didn't feel sorry for you. So don't feel sorry for him. Guys, I don't support any man who beats a woman. I don't. That is not marriage. That is a war. And no one deserves to be in a war called a marriage where you're being beaten and treated like nothing. You know, we all have one life. We all live one life. So when this person kills you, there's no any other chance of living again. So don't give him a chance of, taking away this one thing that we can't buy. This one thing that we can't get again. So guys, I'll be saying those things. I'll be saying the hardest topics. I'll be talking about them. It's up to you to pick 1, 2, 3 things and stop giving yourself excuses for staying in a marriage when you know for sure it may end when one of you has killed the other. And there's no excuse for a man who beats a woman. Do not defend them at the end of the day, And even if the entire family, the entire country comes and say, please forgive the guy when he was beating you last night, and you take it, it means you're also supporting the violence that is happening to you. You're supporting it. So please, let's not give them chances. Let them know that, beating a woman, it's not right and there are consequences. Let them know that, I may be jailed for 5, 10 years just putting a hand on a woman, even if it's a slap, just one slap. The same way, people are making things and normalizing things. The same way women are normalizing cheating in men. It's the same way people are starting to normalize violence in marriage. Let's not take this direction of taking it for granted, of normalizing this thing. It's not normal, it's not right, and it's so bad, and no woman should experience this. So you guys, if you're out there and this is your life, my sister, you need to pack your things and go. You don't deserve to be in that marriage. That man does not deserve you. You always find another person who will treat you like a princess. Yes, that person may not have all the qualifications that you're looking for, but there are always good men out there. Good men who know how to treat their women. Where am I adding this? Okay. Anyway, English is Englishing me, but again, let's be responsible. Let's not give chances to these people who tortures, who beats, who, I don't know, breaks. Someone can beat you and break your leg and you never walk again. Someone can beat you and remove your eye and you never get another one. Do you want to reach on that point? So this is the time to react. Don't let it happen. So guys, I'll see you next time. Please take care. Subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And thank you so much for supporting me. Yes, I mean it. Take care. I love you so much. Until next time. Bye-bye.